Hi, in this video we are going to discuss two of the most important library that we use to perform data analysis. First is NumPy and other is Pandas. So as you can see on the screen, first of all we will talk about NumPy. Okay, so what is NumPy? NumPy is a Python library which typically provides support for large and multi-dimensional arrays. Okay, so main focus of NumPy is to provide the support for large and multi-dimensional arrays and also to provide some functionalities to work on these arrays. Okay, what is the point of having an array if you cannot work on them, right? So NumPy provide the support for multi-dimensional array and also provide the functionalities to work on those arrays. Now, introducing the NumPy, first thing, NumPy is short for numerical Python. Okay, that numerical Python is the long word for NumPy. It is one of the fundamental libraries of Python and it is always included in your library directory where Python is installed. It is standard library and it is capable of creating and working with multi-dimensional arrays, and it also provides function to process the same. These are the same points that we just talked, and using NumPy function makes data analysis very easy. Okay, if you are going to use this the data structures that you have in Python, that list sets and dictionary etc., then data analysis is not going to be that easy. But NumPy provides some of the most crucial functions that are required to perform data analysis, and hence it makes data analysis very easy. Okay, and for example, it provides built-in function for linear algebra. You can just calculate the result of a linear algebra just like that, just with one line of code. Also, it provides a built-in function for a random number generator, right, which is not actually present normally. You know that MATLAB is a very efficient and very powerful software whenever you have some visual task to perform. In Python, if you just combine NumPy, SciPy and matplotlib, then you can achieve all the functionalities that MATLAB provides. Okay, NumPy deals with numbers and data structures. SciPy can perform the algorithms, and matplotlib can plot the results of the model. So it provides exact functionalities as MATLAB. There is one of the most important objects of NumPy, and that is ND array. Now, if you remember, when we discussed about list or set or dictionary, we had this privilege that inside a data structure we can have any type of data structures, any type of data types. Okay, it was not necessary that all the items should be of same data type. We can have multiple data type items. Here it is not the case. Okay, so NumPy ND array objects basically have just one type of the entire thing needs to have only one type of data type. If it is a integer ND array, then it is a integer ND array. All the elements should be integers. Okay, the items are sorted in an array which can be accessed with zero based indexing. Okay, so indexing that we have is zero based, similarly to list and the tuples. Another thing is that every element consumes same size of block in the memory, and it is very obvious, because since all the elements are going to be of same data type, hence they will be consuming same size of memory space. And the last point is that every element of array every element is of data type object. Okay, it is of data type object. So if you do the type of any element, then you will get d type as the result. Another important library is Pandas. Pandas is mainly used for manipulation and analysis, and whenever we are using Pandas, we use data frames, because data frames are something that stores our data very efficiently, and it helps us perform a lot of operations, a lot of functions that we require when we are performing data analysis. All right. So there are talking about few features of Pandas. The first feature is that it is an open source library. So anyone from wherever in the world can contribute this particular library. It is very high performance library, and it has the ability to scale to any size of data. Okay, and it is adopted widely across data science community. It is not that the functionalities that pandas provide, a lot of other libraries also provide those functionalities, but the thing is that it is highly performing library, and it is adopted widely across entire community of data science. So it is a very good chance if you are looking for a solution for a pandas code, you are very likely to find a solution. Pandas can accomplish 5 major critical steps of data lifecycle, which are data loading the data into the data frame. As we just talked now, keep pandas use data frame to perform all the operations. So data loading, then preparing the data, then manipulating the data. Okay, when you are preparing the data, and as we talked in the vegetable example, you are cleaning the data and everything. In manipulation, you are slicing, dicing, you are doing all the things that can make your data ready for the modeling. Then you perform the modeling, and then you do the analysis. So these are the 5 most crucial step of data lifecycle, and pandas can accomplish all of them. That is why pandas is having this much importance in the data science community. What are some of the key features of pandas data frames are always fast and efficient compared to others. As I said, pandas is not the only library that provides these functionalities, but the data frames that pandas generate is always fast and very efficient compared to its peers. Okay, and pandas has the capability to handle the missing data. The thing is that whenever you are dealing with the real life data, it is very likely that you are going to run into some data where some of the fields are missing. For example, if I make a bigger table. Okay, so if this is name and this is feedback type, so it may happen that a particular person has not given any feedback, 6.5, but a particular person X has not given any feedback. So pandas has the functionality, pandas is capable of handling the missing data, and it is one of the most useful features of pandas. Another thing is that pandas have built-in function for the transformation and aggregation of data, and it has the capability to work on time series data as well. Time series data is type of the data which is ever generating. For example, weather reports. Okay, you need to analyze weather of every day. Stock market prices, you need to analyze the price of everyday stocks. Okay, so it has the functions that can deal with that type of data as well. All right, now the data structures that are involved in Python are of 3 types: series, data frames, and panel. And our primary focus is going to be data frames, because data frames are most efficient, as we just saw. Now the thing is, I have certain notes about NumPy, about Python, about pandas, and about importing data into the Python and deep diving, building models and everything. But the thing is, it is going to be useful only when you implement them yourself. Okay, if I am going to teach them, I don't think it won't be of any usefulness. You will just forget everything. So it is very good that it is very advisable that you apply it to yourself. So I'll find a way to provide all these notes in some sort of link or something in the description, and you should just go through them. I have explained everything, I have written every comments and everything. And everything written with brown ink is a code. Okay, this is one thing. I have also written this, so it is going to be very easy. So just try to implement them yourself, and get good with it. And now we are done with the Python part of our code, of our course, and from the next video we are going to dive into the supervised learning, then we have unsupervised, and then we have deep learning. All right, so in the next video we are going to dive into predictive analysis.